today's video, I'm finally bringing you guys another tutorial. So this is the look I'm going to be showing you guys how to create today. I personally am also recreating this look, so I'll go ahead and put the picture of the original artist. He is so talented, and I asked you guys on Instagram, since I'm kind of getting back in the flow of creating looks for you guys. It's been a minute. If you guys could go ahead and send me some inspo, some looks that you've seen or come across and would like me to attempt to recreate. And this look was one of them. And you guys, the looks that I've gotten in my DMs, I'm like, you guys really think I have talent. Like, thank you so much for the compliment, but I don't know if I could do that. But you know, I'm always up for a challenge, so I decided to try to recreate the look, and I think I did a pretty good job. I definitely put my own twist on it. I'm excited to be able to bring you guys a tutorial, because I know when you see looks like this on the internet, it's kind of like, whoa, like that is a lot. Like, I could never, and I always say that about myself as well, but really truly when you sit down and try, I'm pretty sure you can do this look too. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to create this look, and I'm also finally bringing you guys a video with the new Blend Bunny Cosmetics Primal palettes. You guys, Blend Bunny honestly never disappoints. I have been telling you guys, get your hands on some Blend Bunny Cosmetics. This palette is so nice. I really love the cover. It's really beautiful. It's definitely giving like tropical vibes. And then when you open it up, this is what the palette looks like inside. It is so freaking beautiful. The colors in here are just gorgeous. Although two of her palettes are colorful, they're so different. Like, they're not the same whatsoever. So I'm really excited to be bringing you guys my first look for YouTube with this palette. If you guys want to see the first look I created with this palette, because this is technically my second look, but it's the first time I'm filming with it on YouTube, definitely follow me on Instagram. I did post a really beautiful like fiery orange red look with a little pop of green on the lower lash line. That look was super beautiful. I did not film a tutorial for it though. I was kind of just like in the mood to just create something and not have to sit down and worry about the camera and everything like that. So if you guys would like to see that look, definitely follow me on Instagram. So I do have a testing new makeup video coming, but today I kind of just wanted to get back in the swing of things, just creating a really beautiful look. So like I said, this is the look I'm going to be showing you guys today. I will stop rambling. I did chit chat with you guys a little bit in today's video, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Before we do, please don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you guys have not already. And of course, without further ado, if you would like to learn how to get this look right here, then just keep on watching. Hi guys, happy Friday. If you're watching this when I'm uploading it, happy Friday. So I'm gonna be using the Primal palette. I'm really excited about it. This is what the palette looks like. These are the two in comparison, okay? They are not the same. They're not the same, sis, okay? The Primal actually has shimmers, the Blends does not. It's a full matte palette. So to start off today's look, I'm going to be using the P. Louise base in the shade Rumor 2.5. You guys can see mine is well loved, well used. I feel like eyeshadow base, it's important, okay, because you want something like this that's going to give you that really beautiful blank canvas to work with, but it's also going to not completely dry down, so it can really stick to your eyeshadows in the best way possible. So jumping straight into the Primal palette, I'm going to be using the shade Instinct. And you guys know, anytime I do a look, I like to start off with packing on the color first, kind of into the shape that I'm going to be going for. So specifically for today's look, I'm going for that more elongated cut crease, full cut crease kind of moment. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So when I get to the outer corner of my eye, basically, as always, I'm just winging out that eyeshadow. So like I said, I'm going to have a video coming with the brushes that I use. This right here is a Morphe brush. I use it all the time for this specific step. It's phenomenal. So now what I'm going to do is grab another shade from the Primal palette. So this right here is the shade Ink. Now this color right here is purple, but it has a very blue undertone, like it's a blue based purple. So I'm just using that to, of course, blend out the harsh line that I created with the shade Instinct. And then I'm going to jump into the Blends palette, and I'm going to be using the shade Giggle, and I'm taking this on a fluffy brush. Now you guys can see that when I'm adding that lighter shade, it basically just covered up all that work that I did, and that is okay. Like, that's just gonna be how it is when you're creating looks like this. because I like to start from my darkest to my lightest, and then I always go back in and re-intensify my eyeshadows. So right here, I'm just working on getting that really nice gradient eyeshadow look. So the way you're gonna get that is just packing on each color, so that way you're happy with your blend. So now what I'm gonna do is start to create that cut crease, and of course, I'm taking some micellar water, specifically the one with the pink cap, the Garnier one. It's phenomenal. It does not leave your lid oily. Get into how satisfying this is. Yes, girl. Cut that crease, honey. So I like to cut my crease high enough so that way when I look straight forward, you can't see the folds on my lids. I hope that makes sense, because my lids do fold. I don't even know what I was trying to say there, but you guys get what I'm saying. So I went ahead and cut my crease off camera, and I can sit and cut my crease for hours. Okay, it's never perfect. It's never perfect enough. Your girl got problems. So I'm gonna go into the blends palette again, and I'm going back into the shade Giggle on a flat brush. And here I am again, done put on the eyeshadow. And I'm still like, wait a minute, I could perfect it just a little bit more, just a little bit more. Okay, no, I finally put the brush down. And I'm packing on the shade Giggle. So I'm using a bigger brush just to cover that surface space. But then I move into this more detailed brush. This is also a Morphe brush that I cannot live without. And basically I use this for that little space that you can see where it's like right in between the crease and that cut crease that we did. I hope that makes sense. So that way I don't ruin all that eyeshadow blending that I did. So now I'm praying to the gods, okay, to the makeup gods, honey, because I'm gonna take this brush. It's from Made by Mitchell and that same Garnier micellar water, and I'm basically just trying to get the motion going at first, and then listen, honey, you just gotta be bold, okay? You gotta just go for it and just know that you can do this, okay? That's what I was telling myself in my head, because at this point, with a look like this, once you mess this up, like, there's no fixing it. You would have to take off the whole look and then just redo it, which I was not trying to do. So I was trying to get this as symmetrical as possible. Please keep in mind that this is an edited video. I was sitting here for a long time doing this look. So it seems easy, but it's not. So if you try it out and you're struggling, sis, I struggled too, okay? So now what I'm doing is taking my same flat cut crease brush, and I'm just adding some eyeshadow base onto that little, I don't know what you would call that, cut, like, I don't know. You're gonna basically just fill that in, fill in the shape that you created, okay? This is what it should look like, and I'm not filling it in with blank canvas. I'm actually filling it in with the Rumor #2 base instead, because blank canvas is just a little bit too thick and it dries a little bit too quick. So now I'm gonna go into the purple and of course diffuse the edge, and then I decided to switch over to an angled brush just because it's a little bit more precise and easy to kind of maneuver. So jumping right back into the Primal palette, I'm gonna go back into the shade Instinct, and I'm gonna take that and start to create that smoky wing on the outer corner. And then I'm going to also go into the shade Giggle, of course, just to diffuse as much as possible. And I also went into the shade Signs. So you guys can't really see what I'm doing here, and my apologies. This look is so detailed that I was so close to my mirror and I didn't even realize that I was not in frame. But I took a flat brush, any flat brush will do, and basically I'm carving out the edge of that shape, because not only are you going to be able to clean up and perfect your line this way, but the more shade and light you have going on with your eye look, the more it's going to really bring out those bright tones. So it makes the abstract moments look even more abstract, honey, okay? It stands out. Like, definition is so important. I can't even express how important it is to have some definition in your looks, because they look 10 times better. Okay, so after that, I just added a black liner, and let's get into complexion. Hey guys, so I decided to actually talk through this part. Like, I mean, why not? Let's chit chat a little bit. This is gonna be the first time that I'm filming like an actual makeup look in like almost a month. That's insane. The last time I posted a look on Instagram was more than a week ago. So for complexion, I actually am gonna try to use all brushes, which is going to be insane. You guys know I always use a beauty blender, but we're gonna do brushes today. I actually got this brush right here sent to me from BK Beauty. This is their Angie Hot and Flashy collaboration, and this is called the A506 brush. This is what the brush looks like. It's super cool. So it has that flat angle. It's really unique, you guys. And this is basically called the Kitten Paw brush, and I feel like it fits perfectly. So I'm gonna use this for my concealer today. I do have you guys like super up close, because if I move my camera right now when it's time to finish up showing you guys how I did my eyes, like the lower lash line, it's gonna be really difficult to like get the angle again. So I hope you guys don't mind, but at least you can see me up close. You can see what the skin looks like. You can see how well all these products are about to sit on my skin. So for primer, I'm actually gonna go in with the Huda Beauty. This is the Water Jelly Hydrating Primer. I haven't used this primer in so long. I actually just started a declutter series on my channel. If you guys like those kind of videos, I will link them below. And I kind of just want to get into my products that I haven't used in a while, so I'm gonna take a pump of that. I forgot how nice this primer feels on the skin. Leaves your skin really nice and hydrated. Obsessed with it. For foundation, I do want a really nice full coverage foundation today, so I'm going to be mixing two. I'm going to be doing my favorite duo. This right here is the NARS Soft Matte Foundation, and then the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. The biggest difference, honestly, is that the Light Reflecting Foundation is more of like a natural finish, and it has, I would say, about medium coverage, but the Soft Matte, obviously by its name, it is a matte finish foundation, and also it is more full coverage, I would say. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add a little bit of both to the back of my hand and then go ahead and blend. And like I said, I do want to try to use brushes in today's video. So my go-to brush when I'm in the mood to use one for my foundation is the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection brush. This is the number 7. So it is a dual-ended brush. So on the top there, you have the fluffy side, which is perfect for foundation. And then at the bottom, you have a concealer brush, which I use sometimes, but not really. So I'm just going to go in and start to press this onto the skin. So pushing your foundation into your skin is going to give you so much more coverage. I know there's some people who like to like swirl their foundation, but I feel like it just kind of moves your primer all around and it kind of takes away from the coverage. I feel like if you do it this way, you're going to get amazing coverage and everything's going to stay put exactly where you place it. So how are you guys doing? I hope everyone is doing well. I have been, like I said, decluttering my room as of recently. I also kind of rearranged it. I moved around my vanity and my computer. Alright you guys, I don't know where I left off because my SD card was full. So that has not changed. But I was talking about the fact that if I had a bigger room and I could have just bought more storage, I would have kept everything. Because I'm a hoarder. I'm a makeup hoarder. Period. Like, I'm not even trying to tell you that I'm not. I will never lie to you guys like that, okay? I am a makeup hoarder. So, moving on to bronzer, I'm going to go in with the Jaclyn Cosmetics Beachy Cream Bronzer. This was actually a part of one of her summer collections, I think. Maybe last year's summer collection. And I don't even remember, honestly, if I like this, how many times I've used it. Obviously, it's been used, but I don't remember using it. So I'm gonna use it today because why not? Okay, it's actually really pretty. I don't know if it's because I've used it already and it's kind of been sitting in my drawer, but I feel like it's more of a drier formula, if that makes sense. It kind of reminds me of the Chanel one, if I'm being completely honest. That's what it reminds me of. It is really pretty, I will say that. So I'm gonna just go ahead and bronze this side. You guys, I'm so excited. So this month, in August, in exactly 9 days, I'm going to the Chris Brown concert. Yes, girl. Chris Brown. I'm so excited. I have gone to his concerts every single year for the past 6 or 7 years. You guys, I am such a huge fan. I've always been a huge fan since I was like super little. The first time that I got to see him, I was super young. My mom surprised me with tickets. I was like so young. Like, I'm talking maybe like 12 years old. And it was at Jones Beach Theater. And honestly, it was absolutely fabulous. He is such a great performer. Honestly, I have not seen that many artists in concert. I've seen Christina Aguilera. I've seen J-Lo. I've seen Chris Brown. Christina was really good too. I can't front. But Chris Brown, like, he's just all around a performer. Like, he dances, he sings, like he's actually singing on the mic. The visuals are always amazing, so I am so excited. I was thinking about doing a vlog because I have the concert and then that same week I'm going to Daytona with my family. So if you guys want to see a vlog, definitely let me know and I will vlog it, because that's just going to be a week of fun, which I feel like I need. Okay, I need a week away, a week of fun, even though I'm sitting here telling you guys that I haven't filmed in forever. But just know that there will be a lot of pre-filmed content. Like, you guys won't even know that I'm on vacation. Like, you're gonna know because I obviously just told you, but it's not gonna reflect on my channel whatsoever. But I'm really excited for it. Alright, you guys, so for concealer, I want to go in with like a thicker whipped concealer just because I feel like I'm going in with the brush and I feel like it would just blend a little bit better. By the way, I'm looking this way because my monitor is right here. I just want to make sure that I'm in focus. So this is the One Size Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer. I'm going to use mine in the shade Medium 1N. And then, like I said, I'm going to try out this BK Beauty brush. I'm really excited. I also have a discount code with them if you guys are interested. That's Lulu walking around with her collar. But yeah, I also have a discount code with them if you guys are interested. But let's see what this is giving. Honestly, what is happening right now? Why is this working so well? You guys, I've honestly never blended my concealer with the brush. Like, ever. That's just not my thing. I always use a sponge. But like, I feel like with the brush, I almost have more control. Are you guys, what? I'm a little shook. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm a little lost for words right now, which never happens. This looks insane. Like, I honestly cannot believe that I only used brushes. So to go ahead and set underneath my eyes, I'm going to go in with the One Size Ultimate Setting Powder. This is actually a really nice setting powder and it's been in my collection forever and I barely use it. So we're using it today. And I am going to use this on a powder puff. This is the Makeup Forever powder puff. I'm just going to dip into the powder, press it on the back of my hand, and go straight in. I'm gonna lightly set the rest of my face with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in 2 medium. By the way, the light that keeps going off in front of me is my little like mirror that I use to do my makeup. So let me just apply this. For powder bronzer, I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty bronzing palette. This palette for me is just like a no-brainer. It doesn't take much and the color is always perfect every time because since it's a bronzing palette, I can pretty much customize it to my liking. So that's what I'm gonna go in with. So are there any shows you guys have been watching? I've been watching Love Island. Okay, Kiki and I have been watching Love Island. My best friend got us into it, specifically Love Island USA. I'm obsessed. Okay, it's reality TV. If you are not someone who's into reality TV, I don't think you will like it, but it's bomb. Okay, like it gives what it needs to give. It leaves you on the edge of your seat. Like, you have an opinion. You're gonna have an opinion if you watch it. Like, it's one of those type of reality shows. Okay, bronzer's on. I kind of want to try out this Milani blush. It looks like I've already used it, but again, you guys, I found so much stuff in my collection that I'm like, when did I use that? Because I do not remember. This is the Milani Cheek Kiss Nude Kiss Cream Blush. Here's what the blush looks like right here. It's a beautiful neutral color, of course. And I just feel like with today's eyes, you know, let's keep it neutral. So talking about things that I haven't used, I bought a couple new stuff. I am very excited to share them with you guys. I got the new Rem Beauty concealer. I also picked up a few of the brand new Morphe vegan brushes. Oh, and by the way, you guys, guess what? Unless I posted it already, but I went to the Morphe store to look at the vegan brushes because remember I told you guys that I was gonna hold off on doing the eye brush video because Morphe was redoing their line. No, sis, they're not redoing their line. They just launched an extension of brushes and they just so happen to be the vegan brushes that are all over social media, but they still have all the eye brushes. So that video is coming to you. It should be up soon if I haven't posted it already, but I'm really excited about that because now I can share with you guys the brushes that I use, so that's good. Like I said, I got the Rem Beauty concealer. I also finally was able to find the new MAC setting spray. I feel like it's been so hard to find. Like, it's not a Fix Plus where it melts the powder into your skin. Like, it's an actual setting spray. So I'm very excited to try that. I'm just waiting for everything to show up in the mail, and then of course I'm gonna do like a testing new makeup type of video. But yeah, so that's the cream blush. Can we get into the cream blush? It's actually very pretty. That's a bummer that I haven't used it in so long. So that is why I did the declutter though, so that way I can get into all of my products and stop using the same stuff all the time. I'm gonna go in with the KVD Vegan Beauty Honeysuckle blush. This definitely hands down is in like my top 3 blushes. It seems so like blah, right? Like, it's not much, but when I tell you this matches with every look ever, Like, you don't even need to think about it, okay? If you have a look going on, you don't know what color blush to do, you don't want nothing too dramatic, and you just need something that's going to give you that flush to the cheek, this is your girl. It's just a really soft, neutral blush. And also, shout out to that Milani cream blush because it did not disrupt my powder at all. And you guys saw I set my whole face and then went in with the cream blush, and it did not disrupt my makeup. All right, you guys, so that's pretty much the face makeup. So you guys already know, we're gonna go ahead and jump into finishing up these. You guys, let's finish up this look. So I went ahead and added the little inner corner feline flick, if you will. It's really hard to record that. I'm not even gonna lie, it's very hard to get on camera. And I'm going in with a flat definer brush, and I'm taking the shade Instinct from the Primal palette, and then I'm gonna go into the shade Ink, of course, to go ahead and blend that out. I didn't take it all the way in because you guys can see I kind of dragged it out, made like a little graphic moment, whatever you want to call it. And then I quickly wanted to show you guys that I went in with that ColourPop Super Shock Shadow. I put it on the lid right where that lightest lavender lilac purple is, and then I also put it towards the inner corner where I had that negative space just to give that area some shimmer. So for my waterline, I'm going in with a black pencil. This is the one size pencil. So you guys know when you have a black liner moment, you always have that space between your lower lash line and the waterline. Well, if you take a angled brush and you press some black eyeshadow onto your actual bottom lashes in between that little gap, it's gone. You get that perfect, deep, smoky lower lash line without having that gap. It's, girl, it's a trick that everyone should know. Like, if you haven't tried it yet, try it. You need to try it. So now that the eyes are basically done, I'm going in and just refreshing the brows. You guys know I love the Glossier Brow Flick pen. It is my favorite. It is super thin. I've tried a lot of other ones, but you guys see how it just gives you the perfect hair strokes. It is insanely good. Also, I mentioned this already, but Glossier is gonna now be at Sephora soon, so definitely try this product out if you guys haven't tried it already. Then I went back in with my ABH Brow Wiz. Y'all know I'm a diehard fan. I am still spending $23 or $24 on a brow pencil. Don't come for me. It's my favorite. I can't use anything else. To set my brows, I went in with the Refi Brow Gel. Best brow gel on the market, hands down. And then for highlighter, I decided to use this one. It's been in my collection and haven't used it, obviously. This is from Givenchy, and this is their Prisme Libre highlighter. You guys can see it is 2 shades, so you kind of mix them together. It is a really beautiful highlight. I think it's a little bit light for me at the moment, but you guys, get into when I put it on my nose. I was like, wait a minute, I needed to tap a whole lot off. It was blinding, okay? It was so blinding that I had to go in with my complexion brush again and just go over the highlight a little bit because it was a little too much for me, okay? We love highlight, but that was like a lot of highlight. So I decided to add a little bit more blush. This right here is the Metamorphosis Blushing Bubbles palette. You guys, this palette is so beautiful. This shade is called You're a Cutie. Such a great formula. It's also a small business, so if you guys are interested in supporting, I'll go ahead and leave her Instagram down below so you guys can check out her page. She has the cutest stuff. She also has a bronzer palette that I do not have, but it looks fantastic, so definitely check her out. She's got cream products. She actually just dropped a cream bronzer that looks phenomenal, so definitely check her out. And then to set everything in place, I'm going in with my Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Mist. Of course, I'm gonna go ahead and drench my face in this, and then of course fan it down. This is the Patrick Top fan. And then I quickly just wanted to show you guys with my flashlight on my phone how subtle the shimmer on the lid is, but how beautiful it is when the light hits. I'm obsessed with this look. So this is the completed look. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video and learned a new technique or two. Thank you so much for watching. Happy Friday again. I hope you guys have a wonderful day or a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.